I'm Joel Margolis, your host and primary interviewer, and with me today is Sandra Tanzer, representing a remarkable organization called Project Onward. Sandra, what is Project Onward and what is its mission?
Well, Project Onward is an organization that supports the lives and careers of artists, professional adult artists with challenges such as autism, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and any number of developmental and mental disabilities. And they are largely untrained, self-taught, visual artists. They work in 2 and 3 dimensions, and we provide all of the materials, the studio space, exhibition opportunities across the city and in our own studio, and we facilitate sales so that they can earn an income. All of these services are provided free of charge. The artists pay nothing.
My name is Mark Jackson. I'm studio director here at Project Onward. I oversee all of the activities in the studio. We have facilitators that I oversee and volunteers, and so we're working directly one-on-one with the artists. We have about 50 artists that we work with here, and so we get many different commissions from the public or from outside organizations. One of my jobs is to facilitate commissions, put up artwork for different shows here at Project Onward and around the city.
Did you start out working with disabled artists, or did you evolve into that?
My interest grew through their work. I've been a big fan of artwork, outsider art by untrained artists or artists with disabilities. I've been a fan for many, many years, and so I got to know the artists through their artwork.
Fernando Ramirez. I'm an artist here at Project Onward for about 10 years now. I'm known for working on all sorts of materials and shapes. Like here we got a start of a dog. These only take about 5 hours to do, something like that. So my portraits of people who sit for me, they take about a half hour. So I'm known for my speed, accuracy, and quality, hopefully.
Fernando is he's still working on Christmas ornaments from last year. We had such a large backup order, and his ornaments are absolutely wonderful. The detail that he puts into them is amazing. We must have had 100 commissions that came to us in December.
Now, with 50 to 60 artists, you have an enormous range of abilities, and also, as I learned, you have some artists who have some interesting nicknames in addition to their real names, including one who I believe is referred to as Glitter Man. Can you tell us about Glitter Man?
Yes, he's a phenomenal artist who works, as you might imagine, in glitter. And his stuff is enormously popular. He's done a series of portraits of celebrities or public figures, one of whom is Mao Zedong, the late Chinese leader. And as soon as he's finished with one, it sells. We can't quite explain it, but we're happy. We're happy for him that he's earning money. And you have to sort of see them to believe them, which I believe you are doing as we speak. He's been with us for a number of years, and he is largely non-verbal. He can speak. Some of our artists cannot speak, but he is largely non-verbal. He expresses himself with his art and with limited conversation if someone asks him a question. But he is driven to do what he does, and he works almost exclusively in glitter. He actually, for being a person that's largely nonverbal, he conducted a sort of a workshop for children and families last October, and I'm told it was enormously successful, despite the fact that he is not terribly talkative. So simply being able to demonstrate and show your technique and show your passion is a phenomenal feat for a person that is so-called challenged.
I'm speaking to you from the workstation of one of the artists of Project Onward, named Stefan. And Stefan, could you tell us, how long have you been doing art here at Project Onward?
I was working at Chicago Culture Center in 2010, and it was my 6 or 7 years. And I was working on fictional characters on my imagination. That's what I get to do.
And then when Project Onward moved here, you came with them.
Yes, it was my 4th year in this building.
I understand. You have some of your work here that you could share with us?
Yes, here's my 2 animated shows that I created myself.
Do you have a name for this piece, Stefan?
It's called Alter Gender at Texas Valley. That's my first one right now.
Your first one, okay. Could you show us another one of your pieces of art?
This is called Team Spirit Birdland Academy.
Team Spirit Birdland Academy. So this is Raja, who was born in England,
But raised in India.
raised in India. May I ask, who is this here?
Actually, you got the wrong one. That's Shayna,
Shayna. And where does Shayna come from?
Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
And she loves anime.
She loves anime. And who is this here?
That's Angelica.
Angelica.
She's from Russia.
She's from Russia. And we have a very tall character over here. Who's that?
Catalin from Hungary.
Catalin.
But she was an orphan.
She was an orphan from Hungary.
She's an
Okay.
orphan from Africa, but located. Her mom's an orphan.
I see. And finally, who do we have here?
Jonas.
Jonas?
He's also orphan from Africa, but he's moving to Lithuania.
He's an orphan from Africa moving to Lithuania. So you have a very international set here.
Yes.
Well, that sounds wonderful, and I'm sure all of our viewers join me in wishing you the best of luck in all your work, and we thank you for sharing your work with us. And I'm sure our viewers also join me in wishing you continued movement forward in cartoons and animation. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Well, we have an open gallery every 3rd Friday, and it is in the community of Bridgeport, which is now kind of an arts destination. And all of the galleries and every gallery in the building, the Bridgeport Art Center, is open on the 3rd Friday of every month. People come, they look at the art, the admission is free, and they can meet and talk with the artists. And that's kind of a thrill for people.
Open only during the day? Or?
Well, we're open. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, but every 3rd Friday we're open until 9:30, so that the evening crowds can come in.
My name is Matthew James Bianchi. You can call me Matt for short.
All right, we will call you Matt for short.
I drew a Black Panther called Bagheera from the Jungle Book.
Do you mean the Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling?
Yeah.
So this is actually a panther inspired by the work of Rudyard Kipling, the British writer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and this panther looks as if it's poised for action. Okay, is the panther possibly about to do something?
He's sitting on a tree. and seen something down below next to the tree.
And do you think that he's going to very soon jump down from the tree?
Yeah, to find out what it is.
All right, we'll have to learn more about it. Could you show us another piece of work?
Of course.
And whom do we have here?
The Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
This is the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Okay. And what is the Scarecrow doing here?
Well, he's sitting on a stool with his hands in a different position, and he has his head facing the right.
Do you think he's thinking about a problem of some sort?
Yeah, he does not have a brain.
And do you think he is worried about that or wondering about that?
He does not wonder because he cannot make up his mind, which means he does not have a brain.
And that's his dilemma, okay? So we see him here pondering his dilemma, I assume, sitting on the stool. And he's wearing a very bright green tunic of some sort, and these boots with the enormous curled up toes. Are those his usual boots?
Yeah, to protect his feet.
Okay. And he has a hat with a very long floppy top on it. Is that his usual hat?
I think so.
Okay. And could you show us another piece of work?
Yeah, absolutely.
And whom do we have here?
A black cat who is staring down a mouse hole.
A black cat staring down a mouse hole. Now, do we know what is inside the mouse hole, or is that a secret?
Some mice putting a bell around his neck.
Now, the mice are putting a bell around the neck of the cat.
Absolutely.
Okay. And is he often looking for mice?
Yeah, down in the mouse hole, in the wall.
Okay. And what's behind him in yellow?
That's the wall.
Okay. And beneath his feet is something purple.
Some floor
A
mats.
floor mat. Okay. And these are all works that you've done here at Project Onward?
Definitely.
May I ask, how long have you been an artist at Project Onward?
I stayed with Project Onward from 21 years old to 24 years old.
Okay. I'm sure that all of us watching the program wish you the best of luck with your drawings, and I want to thank you for sharing your drawings with us, which we very, very much appreciate, and wish you the best of luck in future work, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Thank you very much. And those are two of the artists here at Project Onward in the 4th floor of a former Spiegel catalog building. So we now see that was at one time was a place merchandising manufactured goods on a mass basis. We now have a remarkable outpouring of individual creativity expressing itself in the visual arts.
All right, now, and your name is what, sir?
Ken Bortman.
Ken Bortman. Ken is something very interesting. This is for people that have trouble with doing what?
Young children who can't hold a pencil, or a disabled person who has a hard time holding a pencil.
You see,
They could
you see how they,
draw, or like this,
you can see how they focus in on that?
or you can hold the pencil and move this and draw,
Wow.
or you can even make dots.
Wow, this is, you should get this patented.
And one guy showed me you could go like this to draw.
Huh.
Then there's the other item with
All right, now we have another item here.
kind of novelty idea, musical notation.
Let me take this one. And what is this called?
Staff notes quilt.
Staff notes cool cat with
Kinetic and interactive,
kinetic and
other than computer art.
oh wow. It's very interesting, very good. And you've got quite a few other things like that. If we had time, we could spend a half a show on you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much. And we have R.J. Juglian.
Juglian.
All right, and we have some very nice things here. This is in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, your famous Gateway Arch is in St. Louis.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
It's like a 5-hour drive from here.
5-hour drive, right.
Yeah, this is done all in graphite pencil, done in black and white. That's what I completed last week.
Okay. And what else do you have on your lap there?
Oh, this is the church which is in the Philippines called Baguio's Cathedral Church, which is up in the highlands. Which is in the highlands of the Philippines where my parents grew up in this one. This is completed in black and white, in graphite pencil on 5x7 drawing paper.
Okay, thank you. And let's see the other one then.
And another one is, this is the Wrigley Field sign that I completed yesterday at home in graphite pencil in black and white as well on 5x7 drawing paper.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Very good, very good.
I'm Sandra Tanzer. I'm the Development Officer for Project Onward, a studio for mentally and developmentally challenged adult professional artists. And I'm with Marcia Woodhouse, who's the president of Project Onward's Board of Directors. She is instrumental in keeping us alive as a nonprofit, and we've been a nonprofit for 3 years, as long as we've been at the Bridgeport Arts Center. So she's going to tell you why it's so important that we need the public's support. Marcia?
Okay, we provide the studio and the supplies for these artists who are all incredibly talented people. You know, we're not babysitting, we have absolutely professional artists, and we provide the studio for them, but we do need to also raise money for them. We spend approximately $7,000 per artist providing the services per year. So it is important that we raise money, we sell art, and that we get our message out there.
Come visit us. We're the best kept secret in Bridgeport, in all of the city of Chicago. We're at 1200 West 35th Street at Racine, Chicago, Illinois. See you soon. Thank you.